What I think is cool about this is that he's not so fancy with it, and you see we don't have too many clips of us of having him talk per se because he's not the most entertaining person to listen to always, but listen to what he had to say.
If you're trying to convince the public to do something, you have to say, okay, how's this going to read? And what message are we going to try to convey? What will people respond to? What would I respond to if I was, sort of an objective member of the public? And so that's really, if you're trying to change people's minds or get people fired up about something, then you got to think, okay, what's that message? What's going to get them really excited?
I said, wait a minute, wait a minute.
That's just like disgustingly simple. And you would think and look at it like, nah, that's it. Like that's all it takes.
Yes.
What parts of that do you feel are relevant, right? Like kind of from a marketing stand and just how you see creativity and things like that. Is it really that simple for like some of us introverts who don't believe the hype? Like, nah, there's no way marketing is that easy. Are certain parts of it really that simple?
So yeah, I would say that some of it is that simple, right? I would say if you're trying to figure out what works, you just got to know what works for your audience, right? Now, how to figure out what works for your audience is a different situation, but he went really basic of, all right, if you think of something and you think it works, go to your audience and make sure it works. Like, I'm like, dude, what? Like, billionaire, hello. Like,
Right.
can you give me something else? Like, you're giving me the most basic stuff, but I mean, it goes back to some of the advice that I give. Maybe we're seeking a more complicated answer because it shouldn't be that easy, and sometimes it really is. Sometimes it really is just like, yo, just put it out there. Yo, this if you want to figure them out, just what would they like? What do they do? What do they do on a regular basis? Figure that out. And so sometimes, yes, it is that simple. So I can't be mad at him. I'm mad at his monotone voice, but I mean, I can't be mad at him for saying it that simple because maybe the level of success, we're almost expecting a complicated answer. Like because we always overlook the simple stuff. Like
Yeah.
you can't tell me just read people. Like,
Right.
Okay, cool. Now I'm going to ask you how. So you told me what to do. Now I'm going to ask how. But the what is normally very simple.
You know what? I find it this happens a lot with people who have an opportunity to match talent with skill. Like what they're excited to work hard toward is what they're naturally gifted to do. Like they didn't fail too much in trying to find what is it that they're going to do. Like, if you think about it, like I don't want to say he struck gold, but he pretty much did, right? It's a rare scenario where he invents a video game at 12 years old, graduates college, and then kind of hits a home run with his first business, right? It's like I've already had more failures in my lifetime, more than he had between 12 and college. But I think that's what happens when you speak to people who have struck it with talent and skill, and it's come to them that easy. They don't know how to really describe it. Like I often ask like certain concepts around either whether it be storytelling or just speaking, even with someone like E.
Right.
For him, because it's come so natural, certain parts of it, he is almost confused. Like, why are you struggling with this concept so much? Like, this is what it is. And of course, after spending time with people, he's so great at reading people that he can better articulate some of those concepts. But that's definitely one of those rare cases where you see that talent and skill are a match, and it just comes off in their mind like, well, that's all I did. And of course, he doesn't do the greatest job of explaining it.